Satnam, everybody. Welcome to our Sang Waaheguru workshop. And I'm so happy to be sitting here with you today and my beautiful husband, Sopurik. And if you're new to our offerings, we teach out of our online school, Kirtan and Kundalini. And I teach a regular Wednesday class, and you're in it right now. It's like the airline attendant, you know. Anyway, welcome. And we will get to experience this mantra and this meditation that I've been practicing. I'm really excited to share it with you. But first, let's begin by tuning in. And the tuning in mantra is Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. And this is just a way to set ourselves to be present. So Ong is the divine energy of the universe within me, within all beings. Namo, I bow to that. Gurudev, divine teacher within me, within all beings, I bow. Ad Gure Name, primal wisdom, I bow. Jugad Gure Name, throughout the ages, I bow. Sat Gure Name, true divine wisdom, I bow. Siddhi Gurudev Name, great divine wisdom, I bow. And bring our palms together at the center of the chest and allow the thumbs to rest at the sternum. And just come sitting up with a straight spine. Even on your sit bones. You can slightly tuck your chin in so there's a nice straight line from the base of the spine to the top of the head. We'll chant each mantra 3 times, so if you haven't already, close your eyes. And let's inhale to begin. Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Ad Gure Name, Jugad Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. You can relax the hands down. So today we're going to be chanting, resonating, celebrating the mantra Sang Waaheguru. And this mantra means, Ang means the limb, or every limb of, and Sang means with. So Sang Waaheguru. Waaheguru is the experience of God. Wah, wow, hey, here and now. Guru, wisdom. And so this experience of God, this dance of God, the celebration of God is within every cell and fiber of my being, is really what this mantra means. In every cell and fiber of every being that I come in contact with every cell and fiber of this creation. So it's a way to walk in this awareness of the one. And it's powerful. All too often, we get caught in the self, the aversion self, I'll call it, where we feel isolated, where we feel alone. And within this kind of aversion self, we come up with things like, oh, I'm so stupid, I'm so terrible, I've made so many mistakes, oh, there's no hope for me, all of these kinds of thoughts really have to do so much with the feeling of isolation, the feeling of like, well, I'm it, this is it, it's all my fault. Or if I don't come through, then the whole ship is gonna sink. It's gonna be my fault if, something my daughter does is something that I consider a failure. It just goes on and on, where the aversion, either we're taking holding ourselves in ego and in blame, or we're holding ourselves in ego and shame. And so the Sang Waaheguru allows us to take the aversion out of it, and to take the isolation out of it, and to connect ourselves with the universal flow of the divine. And this is powerful, and it's important. So you can kind of say, next time you have like a negative self-doubt thought, oh, I'm so stupid. Oh. You say, then you can add on to it, but Sang Waaheguru. It totally shifts the whole thing. I really love it. I don't know if you can kind of like get it or experience now, but just, try it out. I don't know. What's another kind of self-aversion thought? Anybody have any? You want to volunteer? Any kind of self-doubt thought that came up for you in the last 24 hours?
Does it work on fear?
Yeah. So what would you say?
I'm afraid, I don't dare, I can't. Sang Waaheguru.
I'm so afraid. Is that what would you say that? Could you repeat that again?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid. I can't.
Yeah. I can't do this. I'm a failure. But Sang Waaheguru, it kind of like takes off the weight. Let's say, I'm not good enough. I can't do it. But Sang Waaheguru. Why not? Like, let it be God's flow. Let it be God's issue. Let it be God's problem. Let let the weight of it, all go. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm capable. But Sang Waaheguru. Sang Waaheguru. Try it out. Just see how it kind of shifts energy. I can't trust this situation. I can't trust myself. But Sang Waaheguru. For me, it shifts the energy and takes me out of this kind of isolated self-talk, self-doubt into a connective reality, which is the reality that we are one with this universal flow of divine intelligence. So we can kind of lean in, lean on. That's how I look at Sang Waaheguru. So let's take a few moments to chant, just chanting before we do anything else. Would you mind pulling up the words, please? All right, and we'll start off with this invocation, Angikar Kyo Prabh Apane, Bhagatana Ki Rakhi Pat. The divine is in every cell and fiber, and the honor of the devotee is protected. Wow, that feels good, right? We can just rest in that. Nanak Charana Gahe Prabh Apane Sukhapayo Dinarat. Nanak has grasped the feet of the divine and has found peace day and night. So this invocation is by Guru Arjan, the fifth Guru of the Sikhs, and I like to chant it to come into that place of Nanak Charan Gahe Prabh Apane. Nanak, the first Guru of the Sikhs, teaches us to grasp the feet of the divine, to bring yourself into a state of humility. And that's the action of grasping for the feet of the divine, is bringing ourselves into humility in relationship to the divine. And then when we rest in this consciousness, then Sukhapayo Dinarat, then we can experience peace day and night. So how do we come into a place of humility with the divine? Well, to me, it's an emptiness. It's when you're taking a deep breath and you inhale and then you exhale and you let go of all of the agendas, the I's, the egos, the I shoulds, I'm going, I'm doing, I'm this, I'm that. You let go. To me, that's grasping the feet of the divine, letting go, becoming empty. And then Sukhapayo Dinarat, day and night, I'm filled with peace. It doesn't mean you chant Sang Waaheguru once at the beginning of the day and then you're set for your life. It's a process of every breath. And this mantra that we chant Sang Waaheguru gives us a state of consciousness that we chant, and through the chanting we imbibe that consciousness, or we convince ourselves of the consciousness. We sell we sell ourselves on this idea. Sang Waaheguru may not believe it at first, and you may not believe it now. God is within every cell and fiber of my being, and there's a celebration of that. You may not believe that, but I invite you to pretend to believe it. And then from that pretending, perhaps the experience will sink in, and then repetition of chanting every day, perhaps one day. And I believe it can happen in the flash of a second that you may believe Sang Waaheguru. But for now, whether you believe it or not, let's chant it. भगतन की राखी बात नानक चरण कहे प्रभ अपने सुख पायो दिन रात अंगीकार की हो प्रभ अपने भगतन की राखी बात नानक चरण कहे प्रभ अपने सुख पायो दिन रात अंगीकार की हो प्रभ अपने भगतन की राखी बात नानक चरण कहे प्रभ अपने सुख पायो दिन रात दिन रात दिन रात दिन अंगीकार की हो प्रभ अपने भगतन की राखी बात नानक चरण कहे प्रभ अपने सुख पायो दिन रात अंगीकार की हो प्रभ अपने भगतन की राखी बात नानक चरण कहे प्रभ अपने सुख पायो दिन रात दिन रात दिन रात दिन रात दिन रात दिन I'm preparing now to chant Sang Waaheguru. Let you feel it within every cell and fiber of your being. crown yourself, anoint yourself. Sang Waaheguru, 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 Sang Waaheguru. Please chant now. Sang Waaheguru, 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 Sang And taking some deep breaths with the vibration of the mantra in and around you. Go into that empty space, grasping the feet of the divine. Go into emptiness. And feel feel that essence of Sang Waaheguru, God, the divine, dancing, living, and breathing within every cell and fiber of your being, but allow that experience within to be also the experience all around you. All right, let's take a deep breath together and exhale. And I'll ask you to come onto your yoga mats if you are so able to. And we'll do a bit of yoga, and please feel free to modify as your physical being needs you to. And we're going to begin straight away with bringing your arms up 60 degrees. The fingers will be folded into the mounds of your hands. The thumbs will be stretched out. And you can imagine a rainbow arc stretching from thumb to thumb. And we'll begin a breath of fire, which is a rapid breath through the nose. If this isn't possible for you, you can do long, deep breathing. And if you're having any difficulty with breath of fire, you can think of it like a panting dog, but the mouth closed and breathing through the nose. And within the flash of a second or the swish of a donkey's tail, however you like to think about it, you can come into that empty space. And that empty space is really the doorway to Sang Waaheguru. So you can do that here in this posture. So any thoughts or agendas, really not so much needed at this time. So it really becomes a self-aversion. So you can just be here in this yoga exercise, in this posture, in yourself. And you have my permission, and I hope you give yourself permission to come into an emptiness. All you're doing is holding the posture and breathing. Now in the last minute, let's perfect the posture. Perfecting in the sense of, hey, let's relax a little bit. Relax the shoulders. Feel the energy of the posture rising from the base of the spine. Connect with that base of the spine. If the arms are hurting, that's natural. And keep up as best as you can without bringing yourself into injury. But you can tune into the muscle ache as it is stimulating the glandular system and the nervous system. It's really quite beautiful, actually. So do try and keep the arms up if you can. All right, now please inhale and slowly bring the thumb tips together overhead. And keep the thumb tips together, breath held in. You can raise the fingers up. And now, keeping this posture, please exhale, hold the breath out, and pull up on the perineum floor. Pull up and in on the navel and the sex organ, bringing the energy up the spine just for a few more seconds. And then release, inhale, and then exhale, sweep the arms down through your auric field. And let's take a few moments to just breathe, coming into that empty space again. What's fun is we can come into the empty space when we're in movement and when we're in stillness. And both are important and both are effective. All right, let's inhale together. Exhale. And taking those beautiful hands of yours, place them on your shins. Sitting in easy pose here. We're going to inhale, spinal flex forward, pull the shoulders back, and then exhale, slumping the spine back. Inhale forward, rock the pelvis forward, exhale back, rock the pelvis back. Now keeping the chin nice and level so the chin isn't moving, we're going to focus the movement instead on the spine. So you keep the chin level, and that will help us to do that. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. And come into the sensation of the breath, just tuning in and listening to your own breath, listening to the quality. Can you make your breath fuller? How does your being feel right now at this time and in this movement? Is there a way to create more presence within your movement? And can you increase the pace of the movement? Are you doing it with self-love and awareness? And if you haven't done so already, let's increase the space and increase the pace of the movement, bringing some fire into the base of the spine. Let's really move. And now bring in the mantra Sang Waaheguru into the movement, however it flows for you. I have a beautiful friend. Whenever I would ask him how he was doing, he would say, Sang Waaheguru. Sang Waaheguru. Can you allow the flow of the divine to be how you are doing? Why not? Wonderful. Let's inhale, stretch forward, reach the shoulders back, and then exhale, neutralize the spine. Take a few moments to breathe here. Okay, beautiful. Now, please bring your hands onto your shoulders. Fingers will be in front, thumbs in back. And the forearms are nice and parallel and perpendicular to your torso. We're going to inhale, twist left, twist the whole torso left. Exhale, twist the whole torso right. And really just move and enjoy. We're doing a lot in this set to serve the spine. And the spine holds so much possibility for us to uplift ourselves, for us to live in health, in every aspect of health. So really, as you move, tune into this spinal column. And you can incorporate Sang Waaheguru into the movement however you want to. That's the fun part. However you want to. Maybe it's Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru. Something. Let's bring it into our awareness. This is a major gift that we have, Sang Waaheguru, tuning in. Within every cell and fiber of my being is the celebration of the divine. Please inhale to the center. Hold this breath, suspend the breath. Feel Sang Waaheguru. And then exhale, relax the arms down, and take a moment to breathe. Somebody asked me once, can you transform your pains into gifts? And I feel that no, the pain is the pain, the gifts are the gifts. And we can learn, we can grow, we can understand from the pain how to live in our consciousness. So yeah, that's a gift. But really, our gifts are our gifts. Our gifts are where we can bring our attention to, our gratitude for who we are and all of the gifts and all of the wonderful, beautiful things. And we can amplify those gifts. We can amplify self-love, joy, light. We can spend time in it. And this allows us to live our life by the gifts, by the vibration of the gifts. So Sang Waaheguru is very helpful into tuning into the gifts. Please breathe this awareness into your being. The divine is dancing, living, and breathing within every cell and fiber of my being. And let's inhale deeply together. Exhale completely. And stretch both legs out in front of you. We're going to do a life nerve stretch so you can reach for your knees, your shins, or your toes, whatever is going to work for you. And you're going to inhale in the upward position, exhale, and lower the torso down towards the thighs. And one of the most powerful ways to give energy to the spine and to bring energy to your meditative experience is to stimulate the life nerve, which runs from the base of the spine to the tips of the toes, which is what we're stretching right now. So feel that stretch and move. It's kind of like tilling the soil, how a gardener would bring air into the soil before planting the seed. That's a very wise thing to do. So we're bringing air, we're bringing blood flow into this life nerve. Now, I invite you to, with the movement, to incorporate Sang Waaheguru. Sang Waaheguru. Within every cell and fiber of my being, sung with Waaheguru is the experience of the divine, living, dancing, breathing. Okay, inhale, stretch up, please. And then exhale, hold the breath out briefly. Hold the breath out, exhale completely, and hold the breath out. And release. Breathing normally. Yeah, you can kind of massage the legs, shake the legs out a little bit. All right. Now we're going to do this exercise where you're going to sit on your left heel. And for me, personally, I like to put a pillow between my heel and the perineum. Really what you want to do is get the perineum stimulated by your heel. It's in the best to have the heel straight up as opposed to being to the side. Anyway, do the best that you can. And you're going to then pull neck lock in this posture. And that's just slightly tucking the chin in. Okay? So slightly tucking the chin in, and then you will begin a long deep breath. Inhaling up, exhaling down, and then pull yourself down bring the torso towards your leg, and begin a breath of fire, rapid breath through the nose. And you're bringing yourself down, but keeping that slight chin lock. And this really creates a nice power flow of stimulation with the heel stimulating the spine through the perineum, the chin lock completing that circuit, and then the energy of your arms moving towards your toes, and then from the toes up, back. I guess I said it wrong. Perineum, your pelvic floor. Heel is up against the pelvic floor as best as you can. Now inhale, please, in this position. And exhale all the breath out. And give one final stretch as best as you can. And inhale, up, relax, and then switch sides. So if you're sitting on the left heel, then now you'll sit on the right heel. Again, whatever props and pillows you need, please go ahead and utilize them. Nice little chin lock, chin slightly tucked in, reaching for your knees, your shins, your toes, and begin a breath of fire. Wonderful. Inhale, please. And then exhale. Hold the breath out. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Wonderful. Inhale. Come on up and out of the posture. And let's stretch both legs out to either side now. Sang Waaheguru, the divine, dancing, living, and breathing in every cell and fiber of my being. With your hands on your shins, your knees, or your toes, we're going to inhale up in this central position. Exhale, bring the torso down towards the right knee. Inhale up, exhale to the left knee. With this consciousness of Sang Waaheguru, really just expanding the consciousness of, all right, who's on my team here? Who's here to help out? You know, and you got this Sang Waaheguru, you got this incredible energy of the divine, living, dancing, and breathing within every cell and fiber of your being. Wow. Or let's say you kind of slipped up and lost your temper. Lost my temper. Oh, God. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, you can talk to God and say, look, you're within me. You're flowing within me. Please help me. Help me to come through. Help me to come to my consciousness. Help me to find forgiveness. Help me to find the righteous action. Sang Waaheguru becomes a very personal connection and relationship to the divine. All right, now I want you to inhale up in the center and then exhale down in the center and inhale back up again. It's amazing in my life when I call on the divine, how the divine comes through. May not be just right when I intellectually want it, but it always, always comes. So I invite you to call upon the energy of the divine through the mantra Sang Waaheguru. All right. That's it. We're going to inhale up in the center. Now, exhale down in the center and give yourself a good stretch. Holding the breath out. Well, that's powerful too. And then come on up. Beautiful. All right. Now, please transition yourself onto lying onto your belly. And hands will be by the shoulders. You're going to gently push up into cobra pose. Heels are together if possible. You can rest on your forearms there and begin a breath of fire, please. A rapid breath through the nose. And I love to think about in cobra pose how we're stretching the chest open and how the chest is the heart region, and how the heart, when we live from the heart, it's courage. Opening that heart. Last few seconds. Please inhale. Keep in the posture. Exhale. Pull up on the pelvic floor. Pull in and up on the navel and the sex organ, pulling the energy up the spine with the breath held out. And inhale. And slowly lower the torso down. You can relax. You can put a cheek to the side, create a pillow with your hands if you like. And let's bring the hands by the shoulders, please. And you're going to gently push your buttocks back towards your heels, stretching the arms forward. Give your lower back a nice stretch, forehead to the ground, just for a moment. And then transition, come up into a sitting posture. And we'll be in easy pose. Have your hands on your knees and inhale, shrug the shoulders up, exhale down. And inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, relax. So nice. All right. Now gently drop the chin towards the chest. Now inhale, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. And then the back of the head to the upper back. And then exhale as you bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Continue your breath cycle. And continue the movement. If you have a neck injury, you can also just inhale, look to the left, exhale, look to the right. Please make any adjustments you need. And please go ahead and switch directions. And inhale to the center. And exhale. All right, for the last Kriya will be Sat Kriya, and then we'll have deep relaxation. So please come sitting on your heels. If you can't do that, you can sit in a chair. Anything to have your sit bones nice and level. And we're going to then put the palms together and then fold the fingers down. The Jupiter finger will be extended up. You can have your left thumb over your right to access your female energy, right thumb over left to access the male energy, whatever feels more comfortable for you. The eyes can be closed and the eyeballs rolled up and focused at the third eye point. And we're going to chant Sat, pulling the navel in, Nam, relaxing the navel. And let's begin. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat 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 Nam,
Sat Nam,
Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat
Nam,
Sat.
Nam, Sat Nam, Sat.
Beautiful. Inhale, please. Inhale more, more, more. Hold this breath. And feel the energy from the base of the spine to the top of the head. And imagine that energy rising up. Keep in the posture. Please exhale. And hold the breath out. Apply Mulband, pulling up on the pelvic floor. And inhale and gently relax, sweeping the arms down through your auric field. And come lying on your back for a deep relaxation. And please allow yourself this time to just relax and heal, being in relationship with the divine, living and dancing and breathing in every cell and fiber of one's being. Also means that there is a time, there is an exhale to all of this creativity. And to live, we must truly die. We must truly let go and relax. So please consciously relax, let go. And please inhale and exhale. And begin to roll your wrists and your ankles in circles. And then rub the palms and the soles of the feet together. And bring the right knee to the chest, stretch the left leg out. Bring that right knee to the opposite side of the body and twist the spine. Bring the knees to the chest and rock up and down on the spine. And come up into a sitting position. All right. We're going to practice this very beautiful meditation with the mantra Sang Waaheguru. And I like to think about it as the lotus rising from the mud out into the sunlight, and our hands are going to be an extension of the flower petals, so to speak. So if you need to have some sort of support for your buttocks, you can go ahead and do that. And just a word about the posture itself. When I practiced it, it was challenging to keep my arms up. And after a few times of practicing it, I could feel the energy in the mantra, and my nervous system, glandular system, there was like an energy that helped me to keep my hands up. But it could be very well challenging. And it's great, actually, because it's a perfect opportunity. We're going to be chanting Sang Waaheguru. It's a perfect opportunity to call upon that energy of Sang Waaheguru to come to your aid and your help. Now, of course, if you're physically unable to do it, then please, modify. So the hands will be up, what I'm calling 60 degrees here, like this, and then forward a bit. So, when we do our ego eradicator, our hands are up at 60 degrees. Can you go ahead and demonstrate? And then fingers are nice and spread, but then the arms are going to be forward slightly, I guess about 30 degrees, and then we're going to be chanting. So if your arms are just here, it's a little bit different. There's more pressure, of course. Now let's relax, because we're gonna get into it. But there's going to be more pressure, so you want to experience that pressure. And what it will do on a physical level is get your glandular system and nervous system really flowing. And if you're like me, it's going to feel great afterwards and wonderful and beautiful. And then if you're also like me, it'll be a challenge. And so I just ask you to call upon the energy of the mantra, call upon Sang Waaheguru to keep your arms up. And if your arms should go down, no big deal. You might see that here. No big deal at all. Just do your best, okay? All right, so we're going to get the music going here, and I'm going to ask you to please chant along with this track. Arms up into the position, 60 degrees, fingers spread, and have the arms slightly forward. close the eyes, you can focus at the third eye point, and let's begin chanting. Chant it out.
Sang Waaheguru, 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 Sang Waaheguru.
Feel rooted at the base of the spine. Chanting from the heart. Feel the challenge and practice leaning on the divine. Go to the mantra. And renew your resolve, renew your courage. And lean on the mantra, lean on God. In every cell and fiber of your being. That's it. Beautiful. We're halfway through.
Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru.
Release your fears, release your complaints. Go into the mantra, into the what is, into the isness, into the Waaheguru. Chant it out. You've got this. Opening the door to the divine. All right, let's go.
Sang Waaheguru, 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 Sang Waaheguru. Sang Waaheguru, 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 Sang Waaheguru. Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru, Sang Waaheguru.
Sing it out nice and powerful.
Sang Waaheguru, 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 Sang Waaheguru.
now transition. Lower the arms down, left hand on the heart center, and come to listening. Listen. Listen. And feel. Sang Waaheguru. God, living, dancing, breathing in every cell and fiber of your being. Resonate. Be with it. Allow your breathing to be open. Allow the expansion. Simply witness and contemplate. Left hand on the heart center, right hand over. chant with me. We'll chant, I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am, I am. Inhale to begin. I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am, I am. I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am, I am. I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am, I am. I am light, I am love, I am peace, I am, I am. And inhale. Exhale, and bring the palms together at the center of the chest. And we'll do this closing song. Invite you to pray for yourself and anyone in need at this time. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Oh, beloved God, may we feel the courage, the strength, the joy, the peace, the resilience, the inner fire, the all, the nothing. The time to grow, the time to let go. May we feel the essence of God within every cell and fiber of our being. And may we come to a place of stillness and quiet so that we may fully witness and know. Sang Waaheguru. Satnam.